Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 ways I use my Instant Pot to save time all week and help me eat healthier. Hi, I'm Karen Peterson. I own the blog 365daysofcrockpot.com. I share slow cooker and Instant Pot recipes pretty much every single day of the year. Go there for more tips, tricks, and recipes. Do you ever open your fridge and are seriously depressed because there's nothing in there? Yeah, me too. This often leads me to eating unhealthy and just grabbing for chips or other crap that's in the pantry. Today I'm going to share with you the 3 things that I do, or at least try to do every Monday, so that I can be encouraged to eat healthier the rest of the week. So the first thing that I'm going to share with you today is how to make just a basic seasoned shredded chicken. This chicken is perfect to put in salads. It's perfect to use in recipes like enchiladas. You can even use it on a wrap, like a whole wheat tortilla, and then wrap it up with some mayo, mustard, and spinach. The second thing that I'm going to be sharing with you today is how I make quinoa in a big batch every week. Quinoa is just a high protein. It's almost like rice, but it's a lot healthier. And I like to make it weekly because we put it on our salads. And it adds a little bit, it feels like you're beefing up that salad a little bit, and it's just really satisfying. So I'm going to show you how to make easy quinoa. The third thing that I'm going to show you how to make in your Instant Pot is hard-boiled eggs. And I like to have hard-boiled eggs ready in the fridge to pop into my kids' lunches, to slice up and put on a piece of whole wheat toast, or to slice it up and have it on a spinach salad for lunch. When I have these 3 things ready to go in my fridge, I seem to eat a lot healthier just because they're ready to go. I don't have to do any prep work, and it just makes my life a lot better. So I'm going to show you how to make these 3 things in the Instant Pot today. If you love Instant Pot recipes, make sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the link below. When you do this every single Tuesday, you're going to get a new Instant Pot recipe or tip or trick in your feed from me. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you love Instant Pot recipes and you have lots of questions that you want to ask, or you're a beginner, or you're not a beginner, either way, you're going to enjoy being part of my Facebook community. It's called 365 Days of Instant Pot Recipes, and you can find it in Facebook. I'll put the link below. When you join this community, you'll be able to see all the new recipes that I put out, as well as just get encouraged by the other people that are in the group and learn from them as well. Okay, let's get cooking. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to show you how to do is my seasoned chicken. And you can make this either sliceable or shreddable. It's up to you, whatever you want to use it for. So the first thing that I did is got out my big Costco chicken breasts. For this recipe, you're welcome to use chicken breasts or chicken thighs, both boneless and skinless is what I use. I went ahead and measured about 4.5 pounds of chicken. That's how much that looks like on my little digital scale here. And I'm going to go ahead and add that chicken. Now it's totally frozen, and that's the way I'm going to cook it, and that's totally fine. So I'm going to add that into the Instant Pot. Put it crossways. So every chicken, I kind of just put it, every other chicken I kind of did crossways. Does that make sense? All right. Now I'm going to add in a cup of water, and I'm going to add in some Better Than Bouillon chicken base. It's my favorite seasoning, or it's my favorite thing to use in chicken recipes. It just gives it so much flavor. Now 1 tablespoon each of garlic powder. That might seem like a lot, but we are making a lot of chicken here. So if you half the recipe, then you'll obviously use half as much seasonings. A tablespoon of seasoning salt, a tablespoon of onion powder, and then 1 1/2 teaspoons of oregano, 1 1/2 teaspoons of black pepper. When deciding how long to cook the chicken breast, you're going to want to measure each individual chicken breast. So the average weight of each individual chicken breast was about 12 ounces. So if you want shreddable chicken breast, you're gonna add 3 minutes to that. So it would be 12 plus 3. So we're gonna put this in for 15 minutes. Now, it will take a long time to build the pressure because it is frozen. Anytime you're using cold liquids or frozen foods, it takes a while to build the pressure. But that's okay because we're gonna just go on with our day, do our laundry, catch up on emails, and do other things while our chicken is cooking. Go ahead and cover your pot. Make sure the valve is set to sealing, not venting. And then we're gonna wanna go ahead and push manual and go ahead and set it to that 15 minutes that I mentioned. And at that point, it's gonna click over and it's gonna beep indicating that it's starting to build the pressure. All right, now I'm gonna demonstrate how to make hard-boiled eggs. There are a lot of different ways that you can make hard-boiled eggs in your Instant Pot. This is the method that I use and that I prefer. So the first thing that I do is add 1 cup of water to the Instant Pot. Then I'm gonna either use the trivet, this is the trivet that came with my Instant Pot, or I actually prefer using a steamer basket. And then I'm gonna add in my eggs. I added in 10 eggs. It's okay that they're touching, it's not a problem. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on my Instant Pot. Make sure this valve is set to sealing. And then I'm setting my time manual, high pressure, for 2 minutes. A lot of people do more than this, but what I do is 2 minutes, and then I would allow for a 10 to 15 minute natural pressure release. So you can see when this starts counting up, it's gonna start counting up, it's gonna have an L, and then it will just start with 1 minute and all the way up to 10 minutes. Once it gets to 10 minutes, you can go ahead and release the pressure. You do that by moving the valve from sealing to venting. Okay, so there's actually no pressure in there, so we're just gonna go ahead and open up the pot. And we're gonna go ahead and move these eggs into the ice cold water that I have prepared here. If we don't do that, then they'll keep cooking on the inside and they'll get that grayish, bluish ring around the yolk. So that's why we put it in the ice water, so that it can quickly stop cooking. We're gonna keep these eggs in the ice water just for a few minutes until they are cold to the touch. Now I'll demonstrate how to make quinoa in the Instant Pot. You're gonna go ahead and add 1 1/2 cups water per every 1 cup of quinoa that you add in there. So the ratio is 1.5 cups of liquid to 1 cup of quinoa. Now I buy my quinoa at Winco in the bulk bin for super cheap. The one thing that I'll have to say about that is it's not pre-rinsed at all, and so you really do want to rinse it very well for about 3 or 4 minutes under cold water. Once you've rinsed off your quinoa, go ahead and add it into the pot. Make sure your valve is set to sealing. You're going to set this on manual for 1 minute. Once your eggs are cold to the touch, you can go ahead and use them for whatever recipe you need them for, or you can store them in the refrigerator until you need them. I'm going to show you how easy they are to peel. I love making Instant Pot boiled eggs because they just peel so much easier than any other method I've ever used before. That I peel boiled eggs is the wider part that's the bottom here. I like to crack that part first and pull the bottom part off because there's this little pocket of air that's usually down there, and it helps it get going quicker. Then I kind of just roll it, and then the peels will just fall off. You see how awesome that is? I'm going to just go ahead and cut this in half and show you how awesome that looks on the inside. Perfectly done boiled eggs without the grayish bluish ring around them. Once the chicken has reached 5 minutes after it's been done, so it will say L005. You can go ahead and do a release by moving the valve from sealing to venting. And once your quinoa has gotten to L010, so 10 minutes after it's been done, you can also move the valve from sealing to venting. And go ahead and remove the lids. So our quinoa looks perfectly cooked. And it's ready to use in any recipe, or you can put it on a salad or eat it as kind of like a rice or something like that. Just store the leftovers in an airtight container in your fridge. Now the chicken, you're gonna wanna maybe shred it up or slice it. So you can go ahead and remove the chicken from the pot and place it on like a pan or a cutting board. And then I like to shred using these claw things that I got on Amazon. They're about $6. I'll leave the link in the description below. But go ahead and just shred up your meat, or you can slice it, it's up to you. The other way that a lot of people like to shred their meat is by using a hand mixer. And so what you would do is you would drain the liquid off of the chicken, keep it in the Instant Pot, and just use the mixer to shred up the chicken very quickly. The only reason I don't do that all the time is sometimes it gets too shredded too quick, and I can't control it as much as I can control it when I'm just doing it by hand. But you'll end up with a good pile of chicken, and you can use this, like I said, in enchiladas. You can use it as chicken salad, sandwiches. You can use it in a wrap for like lunch. You can just put it on a salad. Anything you want to do with it, it's ready to go. I like to store it in an airtight container in the fridge. You can also store it in individual, like little containers, and you can freeze it for, up to 3 months at a time. It's up to you. So there you have it, my friends. Quinoa, seasoned shredded chicken, and hard-boiled eggs. Those are the 3 things I make every week for lunches, and just feel a lot healthier and a lot more in charge of my diet. Make sure to join our 365 Days of Instant Pot Recipes Facebook group. And subscribe to my channel. Each week I come out with a new video demonstrating how to do something in the Instant Pot.